The one thing men can't resist in a woman. Now, there's something about you as a woman that will magnetize a man's love more than anything else. It's more powerful than your body, more captivating than your mind, and even more unforgettable than your personality. Now, if you understand how to nurture and protect it, the right man will feel drawn to you in a way he can't explain, and he won't ever want to let go. And if you neglect this, the wrong man will take advantage, and the right man will never fully see the treasure that you are. Now, the Bible says in Proverbs 4:23, above all else, guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. Above all else. Why? Because your heart is the core of who you are. It's the source of your creativity, your courage, your convictions. It's the fountainhead of your faith, your hope, and of course, your love. Your feminine heart has been created with the greatest dignity possible, as a reflection of God's own heart. And that means it's the most important thing about you. I'm Brody Boyd, and for over 20 years combined with my wife Antia, we've been helping women naturally attract and keep a loving, devoted, high-quality man without games, gimmicks, or losing themselves. We've coached thousands of women all over the world, and we've seen this truth over and over again. A man falls for your heart before anything else. So let's talk about what your heart really means to a man. Now, your heart is where your soul lives. It's the home of your feelings and emotions, the very thing that makes you magnetic. To a man, your heart is like a living rainbow, full of color, mystery, and beauty compared to his more black and white, logic-focused world. You see, masculine energy often lives more in the head. It's about clarity, focus, and direction. That's why a man can get lost in his work, in numbers, in problems to solve. But your heart, your emotional depth, it's what makes him feel. When he's with you, your heart is what makes him feel alive, inspired, connected to something bigger than himself. And here's the thing, he doesn't just want your beauty. He doesn't just want your company. He wants to feel you, to feel your heart, and that's what he ultimately falls in love with. Now, why does guarding your heart matter? Now, in the Bible, it says above all else, meaning your heart is priority number one. If your heart is wounded, hardened, or closed, it's hard for the right man to connect to it. But guarding your heart doesn't mean building walls so high no one can reach them. It means being discerning. It means protecting your heart from toxic influences, manipulative men, draining friendships, media that distorts what love really is. Now, I often think of a heart like a beautiful garden. If you leave it unguarded, weeds start to grow. Animals can trample it. The beauty starts to fade. But if you fence it, tend to it, water it, and fill it with light, it becomes a place of life, a place of beauty, a place to show off to the world. Now, when I first met my wife, Antia, one of the things that drew me to her wasn't just her beauty or her smile. It was the way she felt. She had this warmth, this genuine aliveness about her, and yet I later learned that wasn't always the case. Antia grew up in communist Eastern Germany to an emotionally cold household. She learned early on to guard her heart, but in a way that was more like locking it in a vault. She was strong, independent, she could take care of herself, but deep down she longed for someone who could truly see her. And when she began her own journey of learning feminine polarity, of softening, of expressing her emotions vulnerably, it was like her heart started to shine again. And when she let me see her heart, when she started to share her joy, her gratitude, even her fears and sadness with me, I felt a deep pull to protect her, to cherish her, and to build a life with her. Now, that's the power of a woman's heart. Now, before we continue, if you'd like to discover how to awaken your most magnetic feminine qualities so the right man feels drawn to your heart and soul, I put together a free quiz for you. It'll give you your top recommendation on how to attract love faster without chasing or overgiving. Just click the link in the description or comments below, or you could also go to our website, magnetizeyourman.com, to get that now. So let's talk about how to actually nurture and open this most important part of you. The first thing is to feel your emotions fully. Instead of brushing past your feelings or distancing yourself, give yourself permission to truly feel them. When you feel happy, let yourself laugh fully. When you're sad, allow your tears to come without judgment. Your emotions are like colors on the canvas of your femininity. When you embrace them, you become more vibrant and alive to a man. Number two is to express vulnerably. Men connect most deeply when they feel your heart, not just your logic or your complaints. That's why "you never listen to me" often shuts a man down, but "I feel a little alone right now and I'd love to feel closer to you" opens his ears and his heart. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it's an invitation for him to step in and love you better. Number three is to discern the right man. Not every man is worthy of your heart. Open up gradually and notice how he responds to small doses of vulnerability. Does he respect your feelings and make an effort to meet your needs? or does he dismiss or mock them? The way he handles these little moments will tell you how he'll handle the big ones. Number 4 is to let him see your joy. A man is drawn to your joy like a sunflower is drawn to sunlight. When you're in your natural happiness, laughing, playing, feeling grateful, it inspires him to want to be around you more. It also taps into his desire to be the one who contributes to that happiness. Number 5 is to let him see your sadness or fear too. Sharing the heavier emotions doesn't push a good man away. It draws him closer when it's expressed with trust. If you say, "I'm feeling a little anxious about this and I'd love your support," it awakens his protector instincts. It gives him a chance to show up for you in a way that deepens his emotional bond with you. And number 6 is to stay rooted in your value. Your heart is precious, and if you know your worth, you won't feel the need to overgive, overchase, or settle for less than you deserve. When you believe your heart is a gift, you naturally attract men who see it the same way, and you won't waste time on those who don't. A good man wants to protect your heart. He'll do it by listening, by showing up, by taking action to make you feel safe. The only way you know is to open your heart and see what he does with it. If he values your feelings, he values you. If he dismisses them, criticizes them, or uses them against you, that's your sign to start stepping back and protecting yourself. God created your feminine heart as a reflection of his own. The desires in your heart are not random. They're clues to your purpose and the love story that he's written for you. When you live from your heart, you step into the role he meant for you to play, not just in romance, but in your whole life. Your heart is your greatest gift. Protect it from the wrong people, open it up to the right one, and keep it rooted in truth and love. Because the right man doesn't just want to be with you, he wants to live in the light of your heart for the rest of his life.